Hey guys, this is Indhu here. Hope all are fine at home. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that every single time I upload the video, you will be getting the notifications. Kindly watch the video till the end because I have included some of the important board examination questions for practice. Our today's topic is going to be on Class 10 Cbse History Chapter 1, The Rise of Nationalism in Europe. This is going to be one of the most interesting chapter and quite difficult too. As far as this chapter is concerned, it covers major contribution in your board examination. So we have split the chapter into various videos, so please do watch all the videos from our channel INDHU'S Historia. The first topic is going to be on the picture painted by Frederick Sorrow. So in this picture you can find out the Statue of Liberty, which is in America, where it talks about overthrowing the monarchy and attaining the nation state. All the European nation states are marching towards the Statue of Liberty, wherein they are seeking for democratic and republican form of government. So that's all about the picture. Mostly you will be getting this particular concept in 1 mark question, following which we have the introduction. In 1848, Frederick Sorrow, a French artist, prepared a series of 4 prints visualizing the dream of world made up of democratic and social republic, as he called them. Artists of the time of the French Revolution personified liberty as a female figure, as I told you about the Statue of Liberty. According to Sorrow's utopian vision is nothing but the vision not likely to exist. It is mainly of imaginary one, so that we call it as utopian vision. The peoples of the world are grouped as distinct nations identified through their flags and national costumes. This chapter will deal with many of the issues visualized by Sorrow. During the 19th century, nationalism emerged as a force which brought about sweeping changes in the political and mental world of the Europe. The end result of these changes was the emergence of nation-state in the place of multinational dynastic empire of Europe. At present, we have modern state, and the student, you must be knowing the difference between what is nation state and what is modern state. Modern state are something which have a centralized power with sovereign control, that is people's control, so that we call it as modern state. Whereas in nation state, it is a common identity and shared history or descent. So this is the basic difference between nation state and modern state. This chapter will look at the diverse processes through which nation states and the nationalism came into being in 19th century Europe. As you can see in the picture, so yes, this is a storming of Bastille picture which took place in France after being in Bourbon dynasty. When the Louis XVI was ruling the nation, there was a huge revolution took place, and French Revolution is one of the pioneering revolution out of the European Revolution. Not only in Europe, any part of the world, French Revolution is the first revolution which triggered the idea of revolutionary all over the world. The first clear expression of nationalism came with the French Revolution in 1789. The political and the constitutional changes that came in the wake of the French Revolution led to the transfer of sovereignty from the monarchy. This is nothing but in those days, during the time of 16th, 17th and early 18th centuries, there were king's rule. There was no democracy or no republican form of government. Usually kings will be ruling, and people were not really happy with the king's rule or any part of dynastic rule. So that's the reason where people wanted to rule by themselves. So that is what we call it as sovereignty, which took place after French Revolution. The idea of la patrie, fatherland, and les citoyens citizens emphasized by the French Revolutionary. The Estate General was renamed as National Assembly. Previously in France, in French society, they used to follow the estate system: first estate, second estate, and third estate, clergy, nobility, and the common man. Out of which, first two estates were getting all the privileges, whereas third estate were exempted from all the privileges. In spite of that, they have to pay the taxes. So this discrimination was portrayed in the estate generals too. So to demolish that discrimination, they have renamed estate general into National Assembly. Next, internal custom duties in dues were abolished and a uniform system of weights and measures was adopted. The revolutionaries further declared that it was the mission and the destiny of the French nation to liberate the people from the despotism. Apart from these, they have also brought uniform system of weights and measures. Oaths were taken, hymns were composed, marches were commemorated, French became the national language. So these are the changes took place after the French revolutionaries, who have created the common identity among the French people. Following which, you should be knowing about the Jacobin Club. Jacobin Club is a revolutionary club which was brought by Maximilien Robespierre, where it has spread the revolutionary ideology through the club activities. Now we have come to an important phase of this video. Yes, it is about examination questions. So far, whatever we have covered, I'll just quickly give you the idea of what kind of questions can be asked from these topics. To begin with, about Frederick Thoreau in 1-mark question, the dream of worldwide democratic and social republic. So that question may come in 1-mark question, and you must be knowing what is utopian, what is absolutist, the difference between nation state and the modern state. Then coming to how the French revolutionaries have created a sense of common identity among the people, which comes in the 5-mark question for board examination. Then you must be knowing about Jacobin Club, which comes in 3-mark question usually. So these are the major topics, major questions you need to revise for the board examination from the given topic. So this is all about today's class. Thank you so much. We'll catch you up in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.